Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a guide on how to butterfly click in Minecraft, and yes, I know I already have a video on this, but I feel like I can do a new updated guide on based off of all the questions that I've got from my last video. And yeah, if you guys do enjoy this video, if this video can get 50 likes, that'd be amazing. And if you're new, make sure to subscribe. You can change your mind at any time. And if you have any questions on how to butterfly click or something that you don't understand in the video, make sure to join my Discord. You can at me or spam me in my DMs, and I will answer you eventually. So yeah, enjoy the video. Okay, so for the first part of this video, I'm going to be showing off the mouses and their mouse softwares. Mouses are very important if you're trying to learn butterfly clicking because some mouses are made for butterfly clicking while others aren't. So as you guys can see on my left, I have the Model O wireless, and on the right, I have the Logitech G SuperLight. And if we go over to the softwares right here, as you guys can see, I can change the DPI and I can change the debounce time. What debounce time is how often the mouse recognizes your clicks. So if you lower the debounce time to 0 ms, and you start butterfly clicking, as you guys can see, I can get up to around 23 to 20 CPS effortlessly. But if I were to go over to my Logitech G SuperLight and butterfly click, I can only get up to 12 CPS. The reason is I can't change the debounce time. If it were to go to the software right here, the only thing I can do is change the DPI speeds. So that's the reason why some of you guys are probably like, I am doing exactly what you're doing, but I can't get as high as the CPS as you. And probably because your mouse isn't made for butterfly clicking. You can still butterfly click on the mouse, but it isn't made specifically for butterfly clicking, so you won't be able to get as high of a CPS as you would on a mouse like the Model O that has the option to change how fast your mouse can register your clicks. Alright, so yeah, on to the next part. Alright, for this next part, I'm going to be showing you guys how to grip and aim while butterfly clicking. So what you guys want to do is you want to put your palm down on your mouse. First thing you want to make sure is you want to make sure you can move the mouse with your palm, not while gripping it. And showing this off is basically saying you don't really need your thumb and pinky to grip, but your palm is going to be the main factor to how your mouse moves, all right? And then what you want to do to make it more stable is you want to take your thumb and you want to put it to the side of your mouse, and then you want to take your pinky and you just want to put it down to the side of your mouse, just like this. If it's easier doing a claw grip, then I recommend doing a claw grip. But for me, I like to put my pinky down to the side like this. It's just easier for me whenever I'm butterfly clicking, and personally, I don't have any problems with it. At the end of the day, it's whatever you're comfortable with, not whoever is showing you how to do it, but it's how you're comfortable with. If you could still click 20 CPS with the way you grip your mouse, then I recommend doing it. As long as you can aim properly, it's good. What you guys want to do is you guys just want to go over to this NPC right here, or player. I recommend doing this with a player, but I don't have any friends, so I'm going to be doing it with the NPC. And what you want to do is you just want to circle around this NPC. If you can keep your crosshair on his head, then that means you have a pretty good grip on your mouse. Now, if you can't keep it on, either there's one of two things that is the issue. Number one, your sensitivity is too high, or number two, your sensitivity is too low, or you are just gripping your mouse wrong. Now, if your sensitivity is either too high or too low, I do have a video on how to find your perfect sensitivity that I recommend checking out. It helps with everything Minecraft, Roblox, games, any type of game that you want to play. So it's very useful for any type of scenario. And if you don't have the proper sensitivity, I recommend checking it out. It will be down in the description and on the top right if you guys want to check it out. And yeah. So for the next part I'm going to be showing you is the most important part that no one ever talks about, all right? No one. I have watched so many butterfly clicking videos and no one has said this, all right? So if you guys didn't know, whenever you are clicking a really high CPS, the number one thing that happens to your Minecraft player is that you take less knockback, all right? That's going to be for you and the player that is clicking very high CPS. One of the more likely scenarios that is going to happen whenever you're fighting someone who also butterfly clicks is you guys aren't going to move. You guys are going to be stuck in a crit out for probably either half of the match or the full part of the match. Now that's going to be the difference between you winning or losing the match most likely. So what I recommend is practicing this. So whenever you're going in to a NPC or whatever player, is if you can go through the player or NPC with your crosshair on the mob or whatever, then that means you have good aim and you most likely win that outcome if you ever run into it. Now, if you can't do it, then that means you most likely will probably lose. The reason is because whenever the player goes through you and he is behind you and you are in front of him, one of the two things are going to happen. You are going to turn around and you're going to hit him, or he's going to turn around and he's going to hit you. And whenever you take a hit while not hitting the player, you're going to take more knockback. So the chances of you going into the air and getting comboed off the map or just getting put into a combo is going to be very high. And whenever you're fighting someone, the last thing you want to do is give them free hits. So it's very important that you can go through the NPC and keep your crosshair on them and also having the perfect aim, because there is no point in jitter clicking or butterfly clicking or drag clicking if you can't aim. You will just lose and it's just pointless. Okay, yeah, all right, cool. So on to the next set. All right, so now I'm going to be showing you guys how to butterfly click and click 20 CPS. It's pretty simple. What you guys want to do is you want to take the palm of your fingers, not the tips, preferably around here would be better, and you're just going to take that. And you're just gonna whenever you first start butterfly clicking, is what you're gonna want to do is you just want to start clicking down on a rhythm first, all right? Once you get that rhythm going, you're just going to want to keep clicking faster. The reason why you want to start slow with the rhythm is because you want to get your body used to butterfly clicking. And then once you start clicking 20 CPS, you can have a little bit of fun with it. You can change up your grip style and go with the claw grip. Personally, the claw grip is pretty good for me, especially when I'm on servers that ban for 20 CPS. If I want to click a lower CPS, I go with the claw grip and I arch my fingers. But if I want to get a higher CPS, I just start clicking with my palm. Those are the two different clicking methods that I know for butterfly clicking, but the main thing that you guys want to do is start with a little rhythm first, and then you want to speed it up. Another thing is where you're clicking on the mouse. Personally, I like to click on the top left side of my mouse, preferably right here. As you guys can see, I can still get a high CPS while holding it up inside the air, about 12 CPS. It's very important to know where your mouse double clicks and where you can start butterfly clicking. If you don't, then just test it out. I can usually, if I go to my top right, I can only get around 16 to 15 CPS. If I go to my top left, I can get up to about 20 CPS, usually. That wasn't a really good example. I'm sorry, guys. That guy is a little bit bad. He runs while getting comboed. So we're going to try to going in with this guy. So first, we're going to get the first hit, and then you can either switch it. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's probably clicking a really high CPS too. So this one's actually a pretty good example of what happens whenever two people are clicking a really high CPS. As you guys can see, number one, I'm about to go through him. Number two, none of us are moving. So one thing to be able to counteract this is having good aim, because in a scenario like this, having bad aim can be the difference between winning and losing a battle. So I do recommend, if you guys haven't found your perfect sensitivity, this would be a great example to why you would want to do that. As you guys can see, we literally haven't moved a single block. We have just been... Oh my gosh, I think I'm losing. Wait, what? I lost. Holy crap. But yeah, that was a pretty good example to what happens whenever two people are butterfly clicking in the same match. Neither of us moved, and that's a prime example to what I was talking about. You get lower knockback while butterfly clicking. Well, obviously, I'm starting to get like a lot of good people for some reason. So the next one I'm going to be showing off is the hit select while butterfly clicking. This one's going to be a little bit different, but this is what hit selecting while butterfly clicking looks like. Getting combos and stuff like that is going to be a lot easier if you're going to be hit selecting, especially whenever you're butterfly clicking, just because you're clicking a higher CPS. And on top of that, get off of the, they can't get out of the sky. So, yeah, you can do what you will with that. Or you can just have a little bit of fun. You can start S-tapping against this guy and maybe do like a little circle strafe. Okay, he got out of my hit range. Unfortunate. But as you guys can see, butterfly clicking is pretty broken. I do recommend trying to learn it if you can. One big thing that I have is just be careful where you butterfly click, because a lot of servers do ban for butterfly clicking, so I don't recommend doing it on every single server. Or if you do it on a server, make sure to raise your debounce time to at least 10 ms, just so then you're not clicking a stupid high CPS and then, you know, getting banned and stuff like that. Because I do know getting banned is pretty hard to get unbanned from, because most of the time most servers choose their anti-cheat over you, especially even if you are recording a video. So just be careful out there. I know how servers operate, so yeah, take that information as you will. Okay, so that's going to be the end of this video. As I said before, let me know down in the comments down below if you have any questions on how to butterfly click. And if you want a faster response, make sure to join my Discord down in the description below. I'm usually on Discord every single day, so if you have any question, you can ask my staff or you can ask me. And yeah, I will try to reply to you as quick as possible. But yeah, you guys all have a great day. Bye.